Hello friends, I am Dr. Vivek Jain, Faculty of Preventive and Social Medicine, and author of the books Review of PSM, including Biostatistics, Exam Preparatory Manual for Undergraduates Community Medicine, PSM for FMG, and several other books in the field of medicine. Friends, today I will be sharing with you 10 tips for making high-yielding notes for NEET PG and AIIMS PG exam. Friends, this is based on my experience of teaching over the period of last 15 years. Friends, let's start. First and foremost tip. Friends, most important things, try to make your own handwritten notes. I know many of you are covering your course through mobile application based video lectures through different platforms. Many of you are still attending live classroom coaching through institutes or individual classes. And there are many students among you who are covering your course individually through your self study at home. Friends, whatever you do, please make your own handwritten notes. Now, friends, why I am insisting that you should make your own handwritten notes as much as possible for different subjects? It has various advantages. Number one, it will lead to better comprehension, better understanding as you are writing the points yourself. Number two, it will lead to a better memory which will be long lasting. And most important overall, number three, it has a very high recall value. When you are actually attempting the question in the exam, then you are able to remember, okay, on that page on the top right hand corner, this answer was given. So making handwritten notes is very much required for as many subjects as possible from a student's perspective. Friends, I know if you can make handwritten notes well and good, but many students have communicated to me non-stop. Sir, I'm working as an intern. My internship is very heavy. I usually get free only after 5 o'clock in the evening. I have only 4 or 5 hours with me. How will I make notes? Another student said, Sir, I am working as a junior resident and I am preparing simultaneously. I am working as a medical officer at a primary health center. I only get time in the evening or on weekends. Friends, try to make your handwritten notes for as many subjects as possible. But suppose it is not possible for few subjects or all the subjects, still the importance of notes remain as it is. So if handwritten notes are not possible, no problem at all, friends. Quickly shift to already pre-existing notes in the market which are available in printed forms. Nowadays, good quality colored notes are available in the market. Even those could be used while preparing a particular subject. Tip number two, friends, use your own language for important points. Suppose you are attending a live lecture, you are watching a video on a mobile video lecture app, or you are doing your own self study. Any point which comes, if you have understood it better, very nice. But suppose that point you feel could be understood better if you could write in your own language, like if you can see on the screen, poverty line. I felt that in Hindi I could understand and remember it better, गरीबी रेखा, सीजनल ट्रेंड ऑफ अ डिजीज जो हर सीजन या मौसम में बढ़ता है, cyclical trend of a disease जो हर कुछ साल बाद बढ़ता है. I felt it more comfortable in Hindi, so I wrote in Hindi. But it all depends on you. Whatever you are having your native language, at some points, if you feel you can understand better just by writing in your native language, please do not shy. Simply write at the same place in your native language. This will be quite useful while doing a revision and understanding the concept for a long lasting time. Tip number three. Friends, start marking older MCQs in your notes. How? Suppose I come to know this particular scheme, Janani Shishu Suraksha Karikram, was asked in AIMS 2018. It will take only 10 seconds for me, but I will love to write it down on the notes itself. Similarly, ICDA scheme was asked in NEET PG 2016. I will like to mark it on the notes itself. Advantage, in the end, suppose I am going to appear for AIMS November paper this year. I'll quickly sift through my notes, go through them page by page, and wherever I find AIMS written, those topics I will read in detail. So it will lead to a very faster revision of important topics in the same exam over the period of last 5 to 8 years. Tip number four, friends, start marking many times asked. How? Suppose in the concept of screening in the subject of preventive and social medicine, I have seen, or even the teacher is telling me, faculty is telling me, that lead time concept has been asked many times in the exam. I will mark it as important in my notes. How it is going to help me later? Suppose, friends, in the total notes of a single subject, I have marked 50 such topics. Now you have got 19 subjects with you. So you can see almost there will be 1000 topics with you which you can revise very well right at the end point just before the examination. Suppose in the last week just before the exam, I want to revise all the 19 subjects through my notes and I am having little time. What I will do, I will only go through these 50 topics from each subject which have been asked multiple times in examinations earlier. This will not just help me build my confidence but help me realize that I am completing this subject very efficiently. Tip number 5. Friends, add all the extra information you get on notes itself. What is the meaning of this? Friends, whether you are using mobile video lecture based applications or you are using review MCQ books, whenever you are going through a particular subject, there will be many additional information you will get. Suppose you are doing a topic of a particular health program in preventive and social medicine, and in the app you get some additional new development or information. I will ask you to take it out and write it on the notes itself using a different color pen. Suppose you are doing the concept of control, elimination, eradication from the health and disease chapter of PSM. And while doing the MCQs from the book or while going through any other literature or mobile app, you come to know India has been recently declared free status for two diseases, polio and trachoma, which was not mentioned in the notes. Quickly add it on the notes itself using a different color pen. So this way, all your updates will be marked in the notes itself. In the end, when you take notes to revise, you will not miss out on any new thing which was not there in the notes earlier. Tip number 6. Friends, highlight your formulae, values and names. Friends, if you see, there are many subjects where there are a lot of values. These subjects include preventive and social medicine, subject of physiology, subject of biochemistry where are values to be remembered, subject of medicine, even subject of anatomy, subject of surgical anatomy. You will find so many values are there. What I will recommend, start highlighting them. Not just values. If there are any formula, any name of a particular technique, name of a particular scientist, you are doing the subject of surgery. There is a specific name of a surgery for a particular surgical disorder. Quickly highlight that name so that when you are revising your notes in a very fast manner later, you don't miss out on those important names, values or formulas. Tip number 7. Friends, use highlighters and stick-ons. Let's see how. You have got your notes. Several colored highlighters are available in the market. Start using them and highlighting important things. You can highlight a particular sentence, date, value, anything you want, but those should be highlighted which will be used for faster revision later. Similarly, use stick-ons. Suppose you get extra information that polio virus type 3 has been declared eradicated recently. What I will suggest, write all the details on the stick-on and fix it at the appropriate place. That way you will not miss it while revising also and you will stay updated also. Tip number 8. Friends, start tick marking completion as well as revision. Friends, suppose I have done a particular topic once, I'll make one tick mark. I revise it again, 2 tick marks. Revise it second time, 3 tick marks. Revise it 3 times, make it 4 tick marks. This way, you will keep on marking everything and you will stay on course. What you have to remember, try to stick to your timetable which you have earlier prepared. Only thing is, your dependence on notes should keep on increasing. The volume of the notes by addition of so many points should keep on increasing. That will lead to a better output when you actually appear in the final examination. Tip number 9. Friends, mark your mistake on the notes itself and it should definitely be followed by the correct solution. Take an example. While doing a particular numerical calculation or while answering any question in any subject, suppose you go wrong, do not erase it. Let that error be there. Why I am saying this? This is a very particular habit of medical students that whatever mistake we do in a question right now, there is a high chance we may repeat the same mistake in the actual exam later also. So what I will suggest, then mark the correct solution on the notes itself so that while you are revising, you are able to see your mistake or error also and your correct answer also. So every subject, make it a habit of marking the mistake as well as correct answer on the notes itself. If you want, you can maybe highlight the correct answer more so that it is visible more during the revision. And friends, finally, last but not the least, I'll tell you some small tips. Number one, leave 3 or 4 blank pages after every chapter. Why I'm saying like this? Suppose you are doing the subject of preventive and social medicine and you are doing a topic of national health programs. But during the course of 6 to 12 months, some new health programs are launched. Anemia Mukt Bharat, Poshan Abhiyan, which was not in the notes earlier. Now you have blank pages at the end of each chapter. Here you can write every possible detail of that new addition in the programs, and that will be easier for you to revise. All matter available at one place later. You will not have to go through different books and different platforms while doing your last set of revision. Another important tip should be use diagrams which are clearly demarcated in different subjects. Most importantly, subjects like pathology, microbiology, PSM, medicine, surgery, dermatology, anatomy. There are so many diagrams, pictures, photographs. Try to highlight them, keep them clearly demarcated so that when you are revising, they stand out from the rest of the text and you are able to understand and revise that topic fast. Friends, beside this, also remember that you can use motivational quick or quote. There is no harm, frankly, there is no harm. Choice is yours. You can use any athlete or sports personality whom you really admire for their fitness levels, dedication towards the game or the sport, and their work ethics. Similarly, you can choose any media or film personality whom you really admire for their hard work and their dedication and consistency over a period of time. Or you can choose a towering personality like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And I should suggest, if none of these, why don't you keep a photograph of your parents, grandparents, or maybe family, a very small pic on the notes? If that can motivate you to continuously put in your efforts, why not? Friends, if anywhere you find a very inspiring quote, be it in a magazine you have heard somewhere, why don't you write it on your notes, front page or the last page? That will always keep you on track. And friends, finally, the last overarching tip to get maximum output derived from these high yielding notes which you have prepared from so much dedication, you have actually converted them to a Bible. In the end, you will not be able to go through your mobile video lecture app again. You will not be able to open your textbooks or review books. And of course, you will not have access to the live lectures you attended at those times. So your notes only will be your Bible book now, which you have to go through again, again, and again. So what I will suggest, notes, if you have to succeed in the exam, revise, 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 and revise. Higher the number of revisions, more the retention, better the memory, better recall in the exam, you will score higher marks in the exam. Friends, thank you. What I will suggest, kindly like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will keep on uploading such preparation related videos and academic videos on a regular basis on the channel. You can also connect to me through other social media platforms. You can connect to me directly through my mobile video lecture app available by the name of Dr. Vivek Jain PSM, or you can like the page Dr. Vivek Jain PSM Updates on Facebook, where I keep on sharing updates regularly. You can visit my website for all the class related and other details. You can write to my email ID for any comment query you have in the subject. WhatsApp number is also there to bring us together. I have also a very active Telegram group for query solving of PSM subject by my name Dr. Vivek Jain PSM. On Instagram, I have got two accounts. One is my personal one, Doc Vivek Jain. If you are very much interested in photography traveling, you are most invited and welcome to join me. My second group on the screen, this one, Vivek Jain PSM is the academic group. Join this group on Instagram. I will keep on sharing regular updates in the field of preventive and social medicine. Friends, you can download my video lecture based mobile application PSM by Dr. Vivek Jain, available separately for Android platform as well as iOS platform through their respective play stores. Friends, in the end, I will say thank you and best wishes for your forthcoming examinations. Thank you.